What's going on YouTube? This is Biggin coming at y'all today with a mail time opening. I don't usually open the packages I get in the mail just because they're usually just, little PC cards. Nothing usually major, but thought I would today. Got a couple packages here. This one is from Windy City Collector 10 off of Instagram. He had this card that I was looking for, and we got to talking. And I had some cards that he wanted, so we ended up doing a trade, and got 4 cards out of the deal. 3 of them I'll be up for trade or sell. The other one's going to be going on in the PC here. So let's see. This first card I got is a Jaleel Scott out of Select 2018. Is a number 9 out of 10. Nice card, short print, nice little patch. If anybody's interested in that, it'll be on Instagram later. Also got this. It's a J Dot out of National Treasures, True RPA, number 65 out of 99. I'm not a Green Bay fan, so that'll be on Instagram as well. And also got this Lamar Jackson out of Encased, number 45 out of 75, triple relic. You hear my kids in the background. Sorry about that. This will also be on Instagram as well. Now, this is the whole reason for the trade right here, or my whole reason for the trade. Another Jalen Smith. This one's a rated rookie out of Opdonos Optic, number 89 out of 150. We got a 9 mint and a 10 on the auto. Beautiful card. On card. Put his number on there, 54. Let's go ahead and set that one right there with these. Make sure I don't knock any of them down. Okay, and let's get into the second package here. And this is from a gentleman named Greg off of Instagram. This package, huge package. He sent me, we got to talking after my Legacy break, and he liked the Eric Dickerson cards that I had pulled. And so I told him I'd send them to him, because he likes his legends. And I threw in a bunch of other legends that I thought he'd like. And he sent me this care package back. So let's go ahead and see. He said there's a lot of cards in here. So he's got a letter here. Let's see. Read this off camera. It says, Biggin, hey brother, hope you enjoy the cards. Had a lot of fun boxing them up for you. Thanks for sending the Eric Dickersons my way. Appreciate the goodwill and brotherhood. He was my favorite player back in the 80s. Right about the time I took my first collector's break to do cool junior high stuff. Thanks, GK. You can find him on Instagram at GK45X5. He's also got a website that I believe is GK45X5sports.com. So go check him out, man. He's a really good guy. That note right there, him talking about his memories, that's the whole reason why I got back into the hobby. So go check him out. He's a really cool guy. And he sent me this little box here, so I'm going to go ahead and break into it now. He said there's a lot of cards in here, so I might not, showcase each one of them. I just flip through and see, but he said this was one of his very first collector's boxes that he bought back in the day. I believe he said it was from '94. So let's see here. Let's get this open. Oops. Knew that was going to happen with this table. Sorry. Open it right back here. And here we go. Oh man, look at that. Daryl Johnson, the Moose. Woo! That brings back some memories back in the day. Playoff 1994 Tech Chrome Players cards. So let's just go ahead. This box is awesome. It's going to stay in my collection for a long, long time. Oh, is it tape? Let's see. Nope. He said he sorted them out into different, their categories: running backs, wide receivers, fullbacks, cornerbacks, quarterbacks. So let's see. Just a whole bunch of cards from back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Russell Maryland, Tony Casillas. Oh, man. See, this is exactly why I got back into this hobby. Was just the nostalgia. I mean, look at this card. Look how old these cards are. During one of our talks when we were talking about our collections and stuff, I'd mentioned that I'd lost everything that I'd collected as a kid that me and my dad and grandfather had worked on a few years ago. And he was nice enough to go back to some of his vintage, look at that, Ed Too Tall Jones, some of his vintage cards, and send me out some things to kind of replenish, the collection that I lost. And this is just amazing. The brotherhood and just how nice everybody is in this hobby and how generous everybody is blown me away. And I'm definitely glad that I got back into the hobby when I did and met some of the people that I have so far. Calvin Martin. Alvin Harper. Love Alvin Harper. Drew Pearson. Playmaker. Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, Drew Pearson. Michael Irvin, I saw this thing on Instagram the other day, and it said, who is your favorite Cowboy player to wear 88? And it had Bryant and Michael Irvin. And I was like, you can't never go against Michael Irvin, man, the playmaker. So, definitely my favorite player to wear 88. Let's see here. Let's see which ones these are. Oh, Jimmy Johnson. Always had that hair perfectly combed and biting that bottom lip. Little checklist. Daryl Johnson. Alvin Harper, Michael Irvin, Tex Ram, beautiful cards. Oh, I love this card. I always remind people up here because I live in the North Colorado area, close to Denver. I always remind them about Super Bowl 12. These are great. The history and just how old these cards are is awesome. And they're going to have a permanent home in my collection for now until I'm gone, because the man took time out of his day to put something together for me because he felt bad that I'd lost a collection from back when I was a kid. So he gave me all these vintage cards. Ken Norton, oh, another great from the Dynasty area in the 90s. Roy Williams, love me some Roy Williams. Kenny Gant, the Shark. He had his little movement, his little dance that he did. There Larry Brown, Emerson Walls, Deion Sanders, Neon Deion. $35 million man when he came to Dallas. That's how much they paid him. I believe at the time it was the biggest contract in football history, probably. Charlie Waters, Cliff Harris, Drew Bledsoe, Steve Berline, Danny White, Roger Staubach. Oh, man. Some of these cards I had back when I was a kid, so he's replaced the ones that I lost, and some of them I never had because I wasn't around when they were made. Oh, nice little Dak Prescott patch. Last little package here, and we'll close this video out. Jay Novacek, another great from the 90s dynasty. Billy Joe Dupree. I actually sent Greg an auto of Billy Joe Dupree in my little care package I sent him. There he is, Jason Witten coming back this year. Let's see if he can do anything. I know he doesn't have much gas left in the tank, and he ain't going to be speeding away from nobody, but man always seems to get open on third down, so we'll see what happens. Good to have him back, though. I think he's going to be more of a leader in the locker room than anything, which they probably need as well. Got Larry Allen, most athletic big man in the game. Nate Newton. Gotta love some Nate Newton. Mark Tuinei. Mark Stepnotsky. Man, all these greats from the 90s era. And here's some from more recent. DeMarco Murray. There's Julius Jones. Marion Barber. We've had some beast running backs over the years. Daryl Johnson, the Moose. Jones, let's see. Tony Dorsett, legend. There he is. Emmitt Smith, another legend. Oh, love me some Emmitt Smith. Man, look at all these cards. This is unbelievable. And Ezekiel Elliott, number 299 of Legacy, is a final card. Wow. A lot of these cards bring back so many memories as I was flipping through them. I can remember them being in my collection back in the day. This box is awesome. These cards are actually going to go straight back into this box because I want to keep these cards together because he took the time to, you know, out of his day and in life to put this together for me, and it's just one of the kindest things somebody's done for me in a while, so I very much appreciate it. Well, until the next time, guys, I'll see y'all later.